Hi everyone, welcome to Amaranth. These are general messages for the collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter placements. Let's get into it. So the first card you have, Aries, is Proud Peacock, and it says prestige, self-respect and awareness. It further says regal bird bursting with color, your confidence and grace I would know. Now look at the picture, such a beautiful peacock, and its plumage, it's so beautiful. And the plumage, from what I know, it comes, that's just, I had read about some tales of the peacock that I think the peacock consumed some poisonous plants or something, and that's where the plumage came from. It's just a folk tale in some cultures. So the symbolic meaning behind it is that all the negative energies or experiences that Aries has, they know how to transmute it into something which is very beautiful. So I feel right now in an energy where you're very self-assured, Aries, and you are very bold. You're showcasing yourself, your talents, not the arrogance. You're not arrogant about it. You're just, you're not arrogant. You're just self-assured about it. But you're bold enough to let people know your talents, to showcase it so that it inspires other people. I feel that this is a very confident energy, and you are feeling powerful. You're leading with integrity, showcasing exactly what you have. You're not amping it up by any means, or showcasing a false, fake image of you. That's not what you're doing. And this peacock energy, it shows up only when the person itself recognizes how worthy they are. And I feel you already know your worth, Aries. And that's why you're radiating this confidence. Now, this energy can show up in so many ways. It could be that, you're showcasing maybe this is, you're part of a team. For example, on the career front, you're a part of a team, and now the team has worked very hard day and night to create some innovative products. Now you want to showcase those products so that the people can use it. And, the team knows that this product is going to stand out and it deserves to be seen. So now you create this marketing campaign highlighting the benefits, showcasing the products and their benefits to the world. Let's say you could be in the spotlight, your company, your team could be in the spotlight for that. This could also be you participating in events where you stand out. You could be representing your community, your country, your state. Just like the people, when they go to the Olympic Games, those athletes, they come from different nations and they proudly display their flags, and they wear their T-shirts of the colors of their country. They hold the torch of the country. They march, very confidently proud to be representing their country. That's where this peacock energy actually plays out well, especially, on a global platform. You could be being recognized. Your talents could be seen on a global platform as well, Aries. Or if you have a own business of your own, brick and mortar store or anything, maybe you're opening a restaurant or something and you work really hard and you've scaled it up, or you've opened several branches and you've put your heart and soul into it. And now, you're sharing that accomplishment with the world, and you truly deserve it. That self-respect, those, because you've worked so hard, you've achieved so much. So that's what the peacock energy does, plays out as. So I do feel that you're leading right now, maybe creating something new for the world that the world could use. And it's time that, people are recognizing you for your success and hard work, and they're getting inspired as well. Some of you could be into media, that is trying to brand yourself or rebrand yourself so that, maybe you worked in different domains, like you've worked as a choreographer, you worked as a camera person, you worked as a director or something, and now you have so many talents under your belt, and now you're strongly positioned in the industry where you have this unique set of talents that nobody else has. So you could be rebranding yourself as that as well. Or you could be just shifting, fields or careers, but having a long line of achievements behind you. So in general, I feel for you collective on the Aries, it's time for you guys now for the world to recognize, what you bring to the table. I feel that, people are respecting you. They honor you. They appreciate you for how far you have come, what you have accomplished. And you are looked up to, people look up to you, especially when it comes to projects, work, and leading. Maybe you're collaborating, so in partnerships as well. So people are actually looking up to you, admiring you for who you are today. The next card you have, Aries, is infinite abundance, and it says abundance is pouring into your life. Such a beautiful energy out here. Look at the people in the picture. They are just collecting the bounty. The baskets are full. So many baskets are full, and the trees still have to harvest the bounty. So I'm getting the cornucopia, which is like also I'm getting a waterfall of gold coins. So it's a time for you, Aries, to receive. Now, you've put out so much energy into the world. It's time for you to receive the rewards for it. And I feel that you yourself are recognizing that, the work you have put in, maybe you've laid out strong foundations and structures, and now you are in mind that if you communicate, there is the possibilities are endless. You can now tap into the resources that you have around you. There's opportunities, there is support. So I do feel that you're feeling confident now. You might have, your confidence might have been shaken in the past, but I feel that you are recognizing your worth, you're feeling very confident, you're feeling abundant, or, you will be in the next few days and weeks. So I do feel that, again, some of you might already be feeling abundant in this energy, or some of you are actually manifesting this very soon. And abundance could be anything. Again, I will give the same examples of if you're out there creating, being an entrepreneur, you might get the right resources and support. And I do feel that you're open to trying different things, having different experiences. And this is also like, a very collective energy. If you look at the picture, there are a lot of people that are working together. They have put in the work. Now they're collecting this harvest. So you could also be like working as a part of a community. Maybe you work together as a team, created something, and now it's time to share that rewards gifts with your entire team. So it's like sharing the bounty as well. It comes with this picture and the energy. So I do feel that some of you could be investing into finances and feeling confident that you will be able to invest in the right places to get the right return. Some of you could be just looking to create wealth in different kind of ways. Maybe you're like into streams of income. You're trying to create some streams of income so that, you are able to invest your time and energy into the right projects. And then, of course, get the rewards if that does well. So I do feel that, if you already have a company, Aries, you might be doing really well. It's time for a good amount of growth. It's, I'm also getting like some kind of spotlight. So your product, if you're part of a company and you're launching a product, it's going to take off. It's going to grow It will be liked, appreciated by a lot of people. So I do feel that this is a period of growth, and it's a time of also sharing the bounty. So receiving the bounty and sharing the blessings and abundance with people that have helped you to get to this point. Next, you have Aries as number 2, which is Ascended Masters. Create open communication. Now, if you look at the picture, there's neural networks all over his head and around. It's a very, like, it's like everything's just radiating inside, outside. I feel this person is being, tapping into the higher source, connecting the mind to the higher source and the universal wisdom. If you look at the image, the neural networks start from his forehead, the third eye chakra, the crown chakra, and all around. So I do feel that, especially for you, Aries is a very impulsive communicator. You want to just go in and you say it, and very direct. You not really worried about, how you should, sugarcoat it or things like that. But I feel that this energy is not about sugarcoating, but saying things in a way that connects people with, that inspires people. I would say that's impactful. That is understood in a very gentle way, not in a aggressive or direct way. So even if you're trying to say something like, maybe to a colleague, or you're trying to say the thing was not done, Carrie, maybe you should say it in a more tactful way that, the person doesn't feel bad. And at the same time, you are able to put your point across and the work gets done. So channeling those energies of, of talking, of mercurial energies in a gentler way, in a very meaningful way, and saying it out so that, people understand you. They are able to collaborate with you, open communication. They're able to go back and forth with you. It's not like you put an order and they just obey it. It's not like that. It's a collaborative environment, creating collaborative environment with the way that you communicate. So I do feel that you will be in the next few days listening, talking, and making sure that everybody's points is heard, everybody is heard. And if there is any agreements or disagreements, you're trying to resolve that. You're trying to tap into all those points, resolve that, and channel it into something impactful, or an idea that could actually be beneficial to all. So you're trying to channel into those higher energies. You're following the subtle signs. You're following your intuition. And you're this energy, it reminds me of, like, especially at the when there is a problem in the world, there is an international crisis. This energy of ascended Mars just comes in because now all the top leaders, politicians, they're talking, they're calling each other, they're discussing issues. They come, they fly here and there and they want to meet, they want to talk. So there is honesty, there's transparency, there is like, what's going on? Let's discuss so that, the problem is resolved, the tension is resolved, and there is a resolution and things like that. That's when this ascended master energy comes into play, especially when there are natural disasters, and then there is that everybody, the WHO and all the first aid and all the crisis management teams, they start responding, first responders, there's phone lines that are open, there is people talking, resources pouring in, there's a lot of coordination which is going on between different agencies and communities. So those kind of responses, because it's coming together for the higher good, there's open communication, there's dialogue, there's understanding, there's resolution, people stepping up and resolving. That's when this energy plays out. You could be into those kind of negotiations or partnerships at this point in time. Now, some of you, it doesn't have to be that all of you are involved in politics and all first responders, but this could also be in companies. If you are working in offices, you could be trying to tell people or tell the world or create a marketing campaign so that you're able to convey the message to the world outside, so that, maybe there's a bad rumor, because in the day of social media, people just react to anything. They say anything that comes to mind without understanding what the news is about, what the article is about. So you might be going out there, you might be clarifying situations, you might be sending impactful message to the company, there could be you're pitching your ideas to the world, something that is unique, and you have to explain it. Maybe it's a complex product. You have to explain it to the world how it works. Or if you want to fund that, you have to explain it to your investors how it works so that they can give you the resources. Some of you could actually be working in the therapy, like voice and speech therapy, or it could be just language teachers as well, where language is the simplest way that people express themselves, right, in a very good way. Or you might be trainers. You might be you might be trainers for people in companies as well, like how to talk, how to communicate with people abroad, and how do you resolve conflicts to peaceful communication? How do you modulate your voice? How do you modulate your words? How do you, those kind of trainings and campaigns you might be running at this point in time. But I do feel that in relation to expressing yourself, public speaking, getting out there on the stage, expressing yourself confidently, telling what your vision is, telling what your company's vision is, or your business vision is, and things like that. So a lot of communication talk, but for the higher good of people and everyone involved. And the last of the card you have today, Aries, is the Three of Sacred Circles. Three of Sacred Circles is the Three of Pentacles. If you see over here, there are native culture symbols. Man, this is something really beautiful, just sitting on the snow. Looks like a car, rolling cart to me, but it just symbolizes how people, how you can create something really big by collaboration. You might be collaborating with a lot of people or companies instead of doing it all alone. So, it's like when you start as an entrepreneur, you have an idea, but now you want to hire people to do, to help you do all the work, because you cannot do everything yourself, right? So you might be working as part of a team, hiring a team so that you can build something together that that is of a good quality, that is good use to people, that makes a difference in the world. This could also be, I'm also getting a lot of construction projects. So you could be into architecture and firms like that, where you're hiring people and and each member in the architecture team, they are actually highly skilled. They have specialized skills, because now you have to execute the whole project. Maybe you're building bridges or homes or something like that. And each person that comes on the team has a unique skill. They're very skilled and they are respected in the industry. So coming together, creating something really wonderful. You could be into designing, architecture, creating communities, building bridges or things like that. But I also feel that, this is also like training. You could be training, or you could be providing the training to upskill people in your team, so that, we raise the bar, we increase the standards, we improve the quality of the output and products. This could also be, and Three of Pentacles usually leads to awards. It's like recognition of work, paybacks and things like that, because Three of Pentacles is a coming together of skilled people and creating something really beautiful, and it does get recognized in the end if the right amount of work and energy is put in the correct way. So a lot of working together, mentoring, workshop, training, and creating something really powerful and good, which is of a high value, high standard, and will be recognized once it's complete. So Aries, those were your messages. Hope you enjoyed them. Let me know in the comments below how these energies are playing out in your lives. It helps me connect better with my tribe here at Amaranth. So thank you guys for joining. Please subscribe and hit the like if you enjoyed the content, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye for now.